everybody, it's Joanna Intares. I'm here from JoannaTransformation.com. I hope that you are doing well today. Still on this beautiful journey of working with fear into love. We've been looking at a lot of existential fears in the last 8 to 10 days. I knew this was a group that needed to be explored before we move on to some juicy fear topics to end our year with. Today is really for the fear of living, really a fear of really living and being alive. The title is You'll Die One Day, so don't miss this sacred life. You'll die one day, so don't miss this sacred life. I'm sure you know people, maybe you've had some of these experiences yourself, where you wake up one day and you realize that certain parts of you haven't been living to the fullest. Sure, you like your job, maybe you have a good relationship, good friends, money in the bank, or some of those things, or none of those things, or just a few. And you realize and know that you're not really living. You're kind of just, how should I say it, just kind of going through the motion. You start to become aware that there's this other thing calling you into a deeper way of really living. And at first, the way it kind of makes its appearance known is this awareness that you're not really living. And I've also seen that we can get stuck in that. We can kind of just get used to it, almost like there's a certain kind of feeling of, I don't know what it would be for you. For me, it was like a certain low grade, acceptable worthlessness that kept me from wanting more. It was like, I'll be content to do this, but having that contentment try to feed me really didn't feed me. And so I learned that I couldn't just accept whatever it was, the way I'd been living. And it really turned on this button of sacredness that I realized the sacredness of this life, this moment that we get to share together, this moment of opening up and sharing something that may be hopefully of service. The sacred life is a beautiful life to behold. And when you really take in that you are going to die one day, that this body is going to transition, it wakes you up to how you may not realize that you haven't really been fully living. And that is a deep, beautiful, profound, and very important discovery to wake up to. And when you do, there's so much opportunity for the sacred to really come through you like never before. You become aware that, yes, your time is limited, and we don't even know when. The more uncertainty that is in this world, the less clear or firm anything I have about anything. And I notice that when that happens, there's more and more rising of a feeling of preciousness and sacredness for everything as it is right now. It's been very strong with me in the last few months, and it's been growing in the last several years. So I want to ask you, really, where are you not fully living? Where are you not fully living? You don't have to tell anybody. This is a private viewing that you're having, and you can silently acknowledge this in the privacy of your own mind. No one needs to know about it. You don't need to comment about it below. But this is just really for you to know where you're not fully living. And with that, you have a choice. You have a real opportunity to start the process of discovering what is going to be most fulfilling to you, for you, so that when you do die, you feel like you have lived fully. Maybe as a way to play with it, you can reverse engineer the process and go, okay, if I were to die right now, what would I not have fulfilled? What have I not taken steps on? What would I regret even? And how would that really feel? What would I say to myself as I was dying if I did not fulfill my destiny and true purpose. I heard a beautiful quote recently from Lisa Nichols, the motivational confidence speaker and coach. And she said, people are not afraid to die. People are afraid to die without fulfilling their purpose, their true soul purpose. So, my dear friends, those of you who are watching, allies, people I've just met, I want to invite you to really ask that question of how fulfilled are you? And if you were to die today, would you have anything left? And if you do, then this is showing you what is possible, what you may be missing, what sacredness there is an opportunity to come into. And it's a beautiful invitation to receive and let yourself take in. I want you to be fulfilled. I want every one of you watching this to be fulfilled, and I look forward to hopefully knowing some of you more, and I appreciate you watching, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you for all your support. Appreciate it.